welcome back. Once again, we're back again. I don't know how we've done so many episodes, just full stop. It's ridiculous. Let's get into it. Let's just bloody do it, shall we? I didn't see what the map said.
Underestimate me.
And we're in Madagascar City. Spawn in the exact same place. Have we done this one before? The time is on 1950. There we go. Good stuff. King of the Hill, using the AK. This match was about a month or two ago, but I do not have any memory of it. I don't think so, at least. No, I remember it. I kind of remember it. I've just been done there. Peekaboo's revived me as I did him. Join in with the blind fire. Well, Peekaboo's still up somehow. I don't know how he's still up. He just is. Anyway, Madagascar City. Oh, look at those lemurs. Are those lemurs? I don't know. Let's just say they are. And leave it at that. So they're capturing the hill. This is King of the Hill, right? I mean, I assume it is. Alright, we've taken one of them out. I don't feel sorry for him at all. Look at what he's wearing. Bloody orange, bloody suit. What an absolute nightmare. Peekaboo's gone down. Peekaboo's gone dead. He's gone bloody dead, mate. I'm contesting the hill. Does contesting it stop it from, like, no it doesn't. Okay, I was wondering if contesting the hill stops the points from continuing to go up, but I guess it doesn't. Like, if you contest the command zone, or the command, yeah, I think it's the zone, not a hill. If you can oh god. If you contest the command hill, fuck now. If you commit, I can't speak. Anyway, if you contest the command zone, that's the one, I forgot the word. I'm pretty sure it stops you from gaining points if you just get on the hill. It stops it immediately. Oh, I've done her with the jackal there. Yeah. Not too much to say today, ladies and gentlemen. Not too much to say. I'm a bit tired. That grenade, it's just horrible. It's just so soul-sucking, in a sense, you know? It just sucks the life out of you when a grenade like that happens. You know, you think about it so delicately, you're so thorough about where you want it to go, and then you throw it and it just banks off the wall, and you do more damage to yourself. That was a nice shot, and I've just been done. Peekaboo, I've just called him Peekaboo. Peekaboo. Peekaboo, mate. He's Peekaboo, and I'm Giggle Red. Yeah, that doesn't work. Little red 10. Nah, that doesn't work either. We do make a splendid team, don't we, Peekaboo? How have we not put that Sully away quicker? Clearly a noob. Yogi attacker. Picnic basket. That's Yogi, isn't it? I don't know. He says that weird. That felt weird to say, actually, I have to be honest. Going in with the jackal. And I'm dead. Because Mr. Prince MK is a blind fire master. I'm calling you out. He's trying to get in cover and I've just blocked him entirely. Sorry about that, Peekaboo. What is that guy doing up there? He's on top of the something. He's on top of the something. He sure is. Ugh, I can feel my voice going again. You know when your voice hurts and you just start swallowing, and then it just feels a bit off. Yeah, that's how I feel. That's how I feel. Peekaboo, mate, you're in the way. Come on. Oh, how has this happened? This is not the pro MLG gameplay that we've come to expect from Giggles. Giggles is bloody great at this game, isn't he? I'm talking about myself in the third person. Rightly so, because we're viewing the character in a third person perspective. So really, you know, it's intended. That guy's name is just letters and numbers. He's just smashed his head into the keyboard, and that's come out. Assuming, of course, he has a keyboard connected via USB. to his PlayStation. If not, you know, he's just smashed his controller or something. He's just thrown his controller at the wall, and that's his name. Yeah, it looks like his controller's broken because he's just standing there and aiming. You can always tell when someone's a noob in this game because they just stand there. They don't move around at all. They just stand there and aim because they think that's the best thing to do. They can't really comprehend moving 2 analog sticks at the same time. They have to do one and then the other and then the other and the other. I'm not bashing on noobs, by the way. You know, we all start somewhere. I'm sure none of us remember it now, but I'm sure when we all started playing video games, you know, we were all quite bad at it. The funny thing about Peekaboo, actually, that makes me think of that, is Peekaboo is quite new to games. I remember him telling me back when we met in, like, 2016, he told me he was quite new to games. He hadn't really played many games before. And yeah, he's, like, one of the best bloody players I've come across in this game, or any game, really. So, it's kind of interesting how he hasn't been playing games by that long, as he says. But he's incredibly good at games, so he's just got immediate affinity for it, I suppose. So, you love to see that, you know, he's a quick learner, I guess is what I'm trying to say. We're capturing the hill. We've captured the hill. It's good. It's good. Is it? I don't know. Dead alive? You're dead now, but I'm sure he'll be alive soon. But we won't if we die, because of course, when you capture the hill, and you're in the hill, if you go down and you die, you don't spawn back in. You have to just sit there and painfully watch your teammates fuck it all up. But, you know, sometimes you get good teammates. You know, you can't help it if you have bad teammates. You kind of just have to try a little harder, I suppose, if you do have bad teammates. That was an interesting revive pack. Did he revive himself there? I remember in another video saying, did someone revive himself? I don't think he did, but that looked like he did. Because there's no other enemies there, and I don't think there were any other enemies there. look at the way their bodies are laid out. You know, it's like when you have to sleep over at someone's house and there's only one bed, so you're going like, you know, my head at your feet, you know, because that's not as weird, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, that statue's about to fall. Did I mention that before? Me and a friend used to go around the maps, and we used to... I think I have. I feel like I've said these words before. Yeah, that statue, we didn't get anywhere. There's been no developments on the statue, and the whoabouts of where it is, if you will. The whoabouts of where... Yeah, okay. That's just not how you say words. I've done them. Peak was down. Oh, that's just bloody bad timing. And there's a guy down there. And the enemies, I don't know what the teammate is doing. He's just standing still. He's just allowing it to happen. I don't know. It's weird, isn't it? It's kind of weird watching people who don't know how to play this game try and play the game. Like, from here, watching it from my perspective, it just looks like they don't know how to use the controller, you know? So it's really funny when you look back on it, just their attempts at trying to play the game. Because obviously you can tell when someone knows how to play the game just by how they're moving, how they're playing, obviously. Taking him out. Revived him. And revived him too. Look at me go. I won't lie in saying that usually I only save the Chintamani stones for Peekaboo, or for just the people I'm playing with. But if it's a dire situation like that was, I will generally just revive whoever's there with the Chintamani stones. But they're not as expendable as, you know, they may seem. Because really, you don't want to just use them anytime, you know. You want to make sure you have them special for when you're in the hill, for example, and everyone's gonna go down. You want to make sure you have them there, ready to go. But then again, I guess they're kind of useless if you're not gonna have the full health like modifier on it, because there's a modifier for it where if you use the Chintamani stone, it will revive the teammate and it will put them at full health. That's super useful, but it just costs too much load-up points for me. And you can do the longer range one, which I think I have now, but from my personal experience playing the game, you know, it's not really worth it. You don't need it, personally. You can still throw it fairly far without the longer range, and you know, you're not, if you're that far away from your teammate, there's nothing you can really do anyway, so why bother? Because you're just going to waste the Chintamani stone. So it's kind of a pointless modifier to have, or modification, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I would recommend full revive if you can afford it, but I just can't really. I mean, I could, probably. I don't know. You make a loadout, you kind of just get stuck in that. You don't really want to change it at all, because you just get used to having the conveniences of mark-on damage, or helping hand free is really useful as well, because that does the same thing. You revive people really fast, revives them up to full health, makes it super useful. So I guess in the end, it might actually be more worth. It might actually be more useful doing that than using a Chintamani stone in certain situations. That's interesting. I didn't think about that. He's left the hill, and I'm gonna bloody take it. No, I'm not. Never mind. I'm gonna die instead. Kefurni. Kefurni. He's dead. Doesn't matter. It's a 4v5. Me and Peekaboo carrying as always. You know, it's just how it is. They're about to capture the hill. Oh, did I just stop that? Oh, look at bloody Rush. Look at him go. Wow, I mean, he tried his best. He got in there. He got stuck in there. I stopped it momentarily, and then he was able to pop in there and stop it even more momentarily. So, you know, top stuff, lad. See this guy, for example. It sounds bad to say, but that teammate, he's expendable. You know, I can do without him there, so I just won't use the Chintamani stone on him. So, yeah, I get a bit picky about who I'm using it on. So again, there, could have used it, but I've only got one, so I'm gonna save that for Peekaboo most likely, because he's more valuable to the team than anyone else, and you can tell that by the score, by, you know, the scores we have. So he's down right now. Oh, I thought he was down there. Oh, okay. I don't know why he would be down there, but sure. Go on then. Or don't. Yogi attacker back again. We put him down. I could have revived the teammate down there. I guess I didn't see him. I was more focused on the hill. So it's their victory hill. Good nade. Good nade. I sometimes say that before, like, it's too early to comment on it, and then I actually get the nade and I'm like, yes, that was a good nade. You were right in saying that. But they're spamming the intros right now. It seems like one of them's already disappeared, which is weird. I swear he popped one down, like, here. But it's not there. I'm still alive. I'm absolutely going in. I'm going in instead of going out. Sure. It's still being contested. That guy's coming in with the China legs. Put me down. My grenade hasn't done much, but Peekaboo's taking him out. It's hectic. It's all over the place. It's why you play Uncharted 4 multiplayer, really, isn't it? I've revived him. See there, for example, you know, any teammate will help at this point. Get him back up. Peekaboo is back up. Yes, indeed. I'm reviving this guy. I'm going bloody crazy with the revives. I don't know why I've switched to the Jackal. That was probably the worst decision I could have made. It'll probably lead to us losing. Ah. Peekaboo's still up, though. Throwing the nade. Oh, that could have been better, but I respect the effort nonetheless. Our teammates are still up. So yeah, as you saw, I did use the Chintamani stone on Kefurni there. Because in certain situations, you know, having any teammate up helps, especially if they're trying to capture the hill. Just having someone up helps, because then it contests it. That guy's got the thing. Oh, I thought I downed him there, I guess, because I just ran right in. Yeah, so that thing, it's just like a big bloody shield. No respawn. Oh, right, we did capture the hill. Well, that wasn't a very good hill, was it? We only got, like, what, 13 points? I don't even know how much that is. I think it is about 13. Let's give it up. Oh, what was that? I think that was just the microphone itself. I don't know if I've ever told anyone this, but my microphone stand is literally just a water bottle. It's a 2-liter water bottle with a big hole cut at the top, so there's no lid. And you basically just pop the microphone in that with the shock mount that I have. You pop that on top of it, you cut a hole down the bottom to feed the cable through, and then you put a bunch of rocks inside the bottom of it to act as a counterweight, I guess. It looks really interesting, I guess. It's super low effort. It's just, saw on YouTube, it's just like a homemade little you know, microphone stand. Oh, wasted Chintamani there, but I've gotten him back up nonetheless. They're taking the hill. I could have done him there. Oh, that's unfortunate. I don't see a comeback possible here, lads. Yeah, I think it's done. Because this guy, he doesn't know how to get off the ledge. He's just hanging there. He's stuck there. I've tried to kill myself, but the game wouldn't allow me. But at least we bloody did a good serve. Anyway, not a bad match. That guy got 38 downs. Very, very impressive stuff. It's funny how, you know, playing this match, I was probably really just getting really mad and all that. Because look at this guy, he got 1 down. Great stuff. So, you know, while playing the match, I was probably really upset, really just angry. Just, oh, this is the worst gameplay ever. But when you're watching it back afterwards, you kind of just realize, like, it doesn't really matter, does it? It's not that big a deal. Oh my goodness, that guy on their team got 0 downs. He didn't do a single thing. That may be one of the worst performances I've seen in an Uncharted 4 gameplay matchup. Goodness me. I feel bad for the other team. You know, let them have it, because with that guy on their team, I mean, at least our guy got one down, you know, he got at least 1, and he stole 4 KOs. So, anyway, what was I saying? I don't know. You get mad when you're playing the game, then you come back, you watch it after the fact, and you're just like, why was I so mad? Because, you know, they probably deserve to win. And on that, we'll end it there. Thanks for watching. That was a pretty chill episode, you know, I don't feel like I said a lot, necessarily. I was just kind of watching the gameplay, you know, it's weird how the most uninteresting episodes, arguably, are the ones where I'm actually trying to focus on the gameplay. So, yeah. Anyway, thank you very much, as always, for watching. I appreciate it greatly. I'm gonna go now and do something else, I guess. And I'll see you in the next episode. Oh, yes. Alright then.